Hello, good morning. How are we all? Well, good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world. I just wanted to jump on quickly to say I'm still here. I took a bit of time off the end of last week just to be with my little girl. We had an appointment at hospital where she had to have a bronchoscopy. So that means cameras down her throat to check on her subglottic hemangioma. She's had that from 2 weeks old. And we've had to go in once in a while, every few months, to check on how it is doing, if it's growing, if it's reducing, and all of those things. It's much easier now that she is a little bit older. She's 2, almost 3. So it's getting a little bit easier. She is so good. I was worried she was going to be really nervous about going into hospital or scared because she's done it so many times. But now that she's that little bit older, she's just happy to be in the playroom and play. And then when we have to go down, she was being so sweet and so lovely to the staff. She was taking the face of one of the nurses and saying, "I love you so much." She was really cute. And then when we were going to pick her up again from having been in theatre, she was cuddling one of the doctors. She was actually cuddled right round him, and he was sitting in a rocking chair with her. And he said he had no choice in the matter. He just had to cuddle her. Yeah, he was smitten. It was so sweet. He was just like, anytime she needs a cuddle, you just bring her in. So it was lovely. It was so nice that she has such an effect on people. And as a mum, you always think your little one's really special, but when you see it and you see other people's reaction to how sweet she is, then it really warms your heart. So everything went well. She's doing really well. We might not need to go back for another 1.5 years, so that is amazing news. So I couldn't be happier with that. We just have to make sure that everything else is okay. All the other technical bits of her are okay. That's the thing about Marnie, is she's never been ill in a day in her life. She's had a little cold now and then, but she's never been ill. She's very, very healthy. So just technical issues that she's had. So yes, I took the end of last week off because I wanted to spend some time with Marnie, and just, really be with her. And yeah, I've got some stuff going on this week. I have a friend coming to visit me this week, which is lovely. And I have a couple of pre-talks with clients just to get ready for sessions and get to know them a bit. And they're both going to be online sessions. So it's really nice when you have these sessions with people who are miles away, that you can connect face to face on video chat. So and have these kind of pre-talks where we get to know each other. So I have a couple of those on this week, and I have a session on Sunday, I think. So it's nice to have had a little bit of time off. I think as practitioners we can get really into this work, and sometimes it's just nice to check out and check in with yourself. So I've been doing that over the weekend. Marnie's with her dad at weekends, so I get to have some time to myself, which is something I've really had to learn how to do being a mum, because when you've got a little one and a little one who's, got some issues, it's your want to be close to them and make sure they're okay. But I've had to step back a bit and realize, especially through my pregnancy and things, it kind of made me realize that I needed to take that time for myself, not in a selfish way. It's actually a selfless way, because I know that I can be a better mom if I have a little bit of time for me. So this weekend I got to do that, which was great. I did some work on some of the other courses that I'm learning at the moment, and just took some time out, which was really, really lovely. So yeah, I just wanted to check in and let you know I'm still here. And thank you so much for subscribing. I will continue to upload bits of sessions, things I've talked about in my sessions, and other bits and bobs. I've had, over the past few while, I've been thinking a lot about my session that I had with my wonderful friend Susanna in Slovenia, where I experienced being my own heart's consciousness. And I've spoken about it a few times, about soul connection and heart consciousness and all these things. And sometimes I just get so blown away by that session and by how connected I still feel to that feeling I was having. It's hard to even describe, but when I was in that session, I connected to what I could only describe as my heart's awareness, my heart's consciousness. And that feeling of being connected to that ultimate spark of oneness, which is basically what our hearts are. They are these little boxes of oneness that we carry around inside of us. But because we're on this planet, we seem to be very much severed from that space, that ultimate connection and interconnection with everything. Because we're in our brain so much, we are disconnected from our hearts. And sometimes I find myself, and I know that these sessions can stay with you, and the experiences in these sessions can really change everything, and that session did, but I still feel that connection to that space within me, that the consciousness of my heart. And it's so hard to explain, but it's such a wonderful, an amazing experience to have had, because I can't ever forget that feeling. Yeah, sometimes I feel so grateful to have had that experience. I remember I wasn't really able to speak because it was so powerful. Um, just that reconnection with that universal one. It was a beautiful thing. So I'll stop rambling now. I'm really glad that you're all here. Thank you so much to my new subscribers. I think I'm up to around 60 something. I don't know, but thank you so much for being here. And I hope you enjoy this journey and the videos that I post. I will post some more this week. I'm just getting a little bit back into it. Thank you so much for being here. And if you want to have a session with me, I'll put all the links in the description. And you can go to my website, which is www.rafaelasoulsessions.com. And I will speak to you all so soon. I wish you the most wonderful week, and I'm sending huge amounts of love from my heart to yours. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll speak to you again soon. Okay, bye.